you for tuning in with Enchantress. That's me, the babbler. That's me on this evolutionary, revolutionary rise. I'm an uprise. Yay! Evolution, baby. It's a revolution. It's inevitable. No matter what degree of consciousness you be on, your evolution is inevitable. No matter how long you decide to stay on one timeline, your evolution is inevitable. So you hear that? But time is continuing. No matter what we think or perceive or believe or think we know about anything, because if we know anything, then we know nothing. But we are something, and that's something. Okay. Hi. So tapping in really quick because I'm already almost at my destination, but Spirit always has me kick it in some kind of degree, shape, or form, and so this is one of the ways that it's being born. And so here I am. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Perk up your ears. Perk up your ears. There's something that you're going to hear. There's going to be a lot of things thrown in the air. Perk up your ears. Perk up your ears. You're discovering your inner know through the multi-dimensional layers that are etched and sewn into your entire being, because you are a magical being with so many gifts, so many talents, so many skills, so many senses that are surreal. And so this is part of the process, that is part of your progress, that is necessary. And so perk up your ears, because there's going to be a lot of intel being received. And it wants you to perk up your ears. Perk up your ears. What do you hear? 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 What do you hear? How do you hear? Where do you hear? And how do you know? These are the things that we are going to sow, because consciousness is here to grow. So now you know the sun is shining. I said to my brother Bear, right, before it snowed, that we were going to have an early spring, and then it snowed. And then someone wants to, so much for what you know. But guess what? Early spring. I didn't need to see the groundhogs. Either way, what can I say? Perk up your ears. You are intel, my dear. Ladybug, okay. Ladybug is flying in my mind, as if many of you would know, if you do know, and stuff like that. Spirit animals. I'm an animal whisperer. Spirit animal whisperer. I love it. They love me. I love my animals. So, ladybug flittering by. Their senses are through their antenna, the stimuli, right? That's what I'm seeing. So, what senses are awakening in you, beautiful souls, that are like prickly? You know how like when you your hair stands up on your arms after saying something that just resonates, and that spirit confirmation for you, like, oh, my hairs are standing up, right? That's what's up, right? So there's more. Pick up your ears. Or when your ears get really hot, or when you hear a ringing in your ear, or when you see orbs, not in your mind, because that's another place that you can see multidimensionally, is through your mind's eye, right? So learning to distinguish and know with consciousness which kaleidoscope of you are perceiving out of all the time, right? Like, am I seeing this with my actual physical eye, or is this my mind's eye, right? So, there's just more awakenings to the senses of you. That's what I hear too. I pick up my ears, and I'm just like, okay, I listen, my dears. And so there's many voices in here. Right? Okay, something like that, right? So, you're not crazy. it's just learning to uncompartmentalize while compartmentalizing your entire divine experience, right? That is evolving with you, right? So it's not I know it's over sensory stimulation, which so it appears, but my dears, that's just conditioning. So anything that's going outside of your conditioning, it feels motherfudging uncomfortable. It feels uncomfortable. It feels foreign. It feels, and it can bring up our conditioned reactives, right? That will cause you to worry or have anxiety or, feel fear or imagine the motherfudging worst, because that's your self-sabotage button of trigger specialist I am, okay? Trigger specialist I am. Part of, I think about the training that I've undergone in terms of trigger specialty, because I'm a trigger specialist. I'm a trigger specialist therapist. I'm a trigger specialist therapist, right? And I hold no accountability, responsibility for the reactives of you in terms of what I trigger in you in response. Before, as an unknowing empath, I used to take it all in and feel responsible for the trigger specialist that I am. But meanwhile, it's all for our development, our evolution. We each are a catalyst to our own growth or stagnation. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all for our elevation. It's a matter of perception. Which kaleidoscope view are you seeing out of? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, right. What was I saying? So, trigger specialist, therapist. Right? So, what was I saying? Oh no, I got distracted with so many other, thoughts. But yeah, so there are a lot of things that are coming up, and it's over sensory stimulation that you might even feel attacked, right?